Howdy, and welcome here to a little special video on, well, kind of showing off the new things that are coming in the next update for Alma, Missouri. You can actually get this right now, and I have the changelog going through the screen right now. But you actually get this now if you are on PC. It is available from Celobuki's Patreon, and I will have the link to that up. Down below in the description. So be sure and check that out if you're on PC. If not, it will be coming out on console as soon as it gets done through Giants testing. All right, so we got the map loaded up here, so let's go ahead and pop in here and check things out. All right, and first thing I noticed right away is I have not been on this map here, but I do love the little windmill water pump, I guess you can call it. That's pretty awesome, and I love that, but also this gate and fencing here. This is pretty awesome. And you know, I gotta say, like, one of the things, as I open it up into myself, one of the things I do like about the way this is added, this is just as a like a normal decoration type. So we can hop here into the construction menu, and we can delete pieces of the gate. So we demolish here, and just see like individual pieces are turning red. So we can go through and we just like, oh, let's delete that one, or whatever ones we want. We can delete the gate too, and it you know, it's not tied to anything else, which is pretty awesome. Although I do love the gate, and it kind of makes me want to start over. Also with the farmhouse now, and I think this was actually a couple updates ago. It does have a garage, but again, I've been playing on this map for so long, and I'm in episode 50, I think. We're getting pretty close to it, but it's been a long time. I've been playing on this map, and I absolutely love it. Although we're getting close to the end of our series here. Man, that's an awesome windmill water tower. I like it. Another addition is the chicken pens here. So this does have capacity here of 1,000, and you can do both chickens and ducks, and that's pretty awesome. And then another really, I think, a major update here is actually here in the cow barn. So let's go ahead and open this up here. So you'll probably notice right away there's something different on the left there with the but first here, let's take a look at the cows. So we have both male and female cows now. We have the different breeds. We have the Herefords, Jerseys, like all the different types of cows now. That is going to be across all platforms. In addition to that, this side over here is now, well, pretty much can use that for bale storage. And actually it comes with a whole bunch of hay. We have a whole bunch of silage bales, and there's some straw bales down here as well, which is pretty awesome for starting out here. So this side over here is still cows. However, you see the little openings in the walls now, and that is because, well, we now have a shared pasture with the sheep and the cows. So this pasture back here is not just for sheep anymore. It is now for both, which is pretty awesome. And another addition you see here, little hint, there's some goats. Yes. Goats are now also part of this map, and again, this will be across all platforms as well. So let's hop over the fence here, and we'll take a look at the the animals that are available for this pin here, which is kind of cool. We now have goats and also sheep, and that's going to be for all platforms. So console players, you get it too, which is awesome. We have our trigger here for wool, and we have a new trigger here for milk because the goats also produce milk, so we're not going to have milk from here as well. All right, so one other change that I think is really awesome is Alfalfa. Now, I'm not sure if it was changed much on the calendar here, but at least the change is that you can now mow alfalfa more in a year. And I'm not sure if that was just like the growth is more rapid, or if the growth, the months you can mow it have increased. I don't think they were, so I think it's just that it grows faster now, which is pretty awesome because I personally love using alfalfa in animal food. was very popular where I grew up, so I like it a lot. Speaking of animal food, all of the animal pens do come preloaded with food, which is a great change to come into, where you start a new player, you have all your animals already preloaded in, and there is animal food all loaded in for you as well, which is pretty awesome to see. Now that we are airborne here, I did want to take a look as we're doing a little Superman theme flying around the map. There are some more additional things here, so let me get in the right menu here. So under decorations, there's now an additional fence, which is also included. And let me just scroll over here. All right, so we now have, let me find a spot where I can put these down. Let's go right here, right here. So we now have a new barbed wire fence, and I really hope Celobuki gets this out into like just a mod, because this fence is awesome. I've been wanting this fence for freaking ever. And Celobuki, you're the first one to do it. So please make it a mod, because I want it on all my maps now. I really do. It's an awesome fence. But yeah, we have these gates here. So we have the large one and the small one, and yeah, I like that style of fence. I mean, I don't know why no one's made one yet. Kind of disappointed in that, but also now excited because it is done. Now, speaking of animals, because that's primarily used for animals, a couple of things that have changed is the food. So silage now has a 90%. So it is a much better for your animals versus hay. Of course, TMR is 100%. But silage has been hugely improved, which is great to see. And I personally actually do that in my game saves. I adjust that in there as well. Another thing is soybean straw, which soybeans produce straw on this map. The soybean straw actually can be used now to make your TMR, your forage. So that is pretty awesome to see as well. Now that brings us to another change, and that is with the gravel roads. These have been improved. I mean, they were already fantastic. They're just keep getting better, because that's what Celobuki does. He just makes things better and better every time. But I'm gonna go over here into Easy Dev Tools, and I'm gonna set it over to raining, because this is one thing I love about Celobuki maps is how the gravel roads change to that dark texture, kind of giving you the hey, roads change with water. It happens. They change colors. Speaking of which, that's going to be awesome to see in FS25. I cannot wait to see this map in FS25. I am so excited about that. Anyways, yeah, I'm going a little bit off on a sidetrack here. Also, this is not necessarily new, but I did want to point it out, because if you have not played this map since last couple updates, also the pavement also does get these water puddles and turns darker as well. So let me just go back to sunny. There we go. You can kind of see the difference. So it goes back to normal color, which that's amazing. I know that will be in FS25, and again, I can't wait for that. Speaking of which, if you have not already ordered your copy, there is going to be a link down in the description where you can get it. And it's at no additional cost to you, but it does help me out. Anyways, back to this. I'm gonna slow down my super speed here, because I'm like running into stuff. But another thing added is we now have a lime buy point here, which is over by some of the sell points we have, and the transfer to the train as well. So that is pretty awesome to see, because having a lime buy point is very handy to have. Another thing that was updated is the fire station. Some of you may not care, but some of you do, and for those that do, this is pretty awesome. The fire station now has an interior, so like if you want to play a story mode for yourself, or whatever you want to do, you now have the ability to do this, where you can get the fire trucks, get the emergency, I think it's the emergency service pack or something like that, where it has the fire trucks, and you can now kind of role play that out as well. So another update is over here on the popcorn factory, and this one is the buttered popcorn has now greatly increased in value. So what's happening here real quick, and I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn off popcorn, but let's go ahead and I'm gonna buy the materials. Just get these here real quick, and this probably will put me into large amounts of debt, I'm sure, but we'll figure that out. I have easy dev tools. I can buy money. I can load money in because money grows on trees. All right, let's see how bad off I am. Oh, $46,000 in debt. All right. Let me just fix that real quick because that's gonna bug me. So, by the way, I love easy dev tools, so I'm gonna add $1 million in just in case there's any other stuff I want to spend money on. All right, so we have this running now, so this is gonna produce some butter popcorn. So let me speed up time here till we have a pallet, and then so that way we can kind of see what the new price is for it. Okay, let's slow down, and there we go. All right, get back down to 1 speed. So we spent through most of the day, but we do have a pallet here of 1,000 liters of butter popcorn. Boy, oh boy, butter popcorn. So let's check the time saving stock check. Best, one of the best mods ever. And so our top price for that slower 1,000 liters is going to be $7,853. So that's $7,776 for 1,000 liters, which that's, yeah, that is definitely a good improvement. Definitely makes butter popcorn definitely worth doing. So there are definitely quite a few new updates for this map. I mean, there's a lot of them, and you know, the big question always when you have new games they've required, is it worth it? And I think in most cases, yes, it is. In my case, for our current series, I'm going to say we're not going to update it for the current series just because we're almost done with the series, and I have custom built stuff all over the map. So that it'd be a lot of work to get that all moved over. However, and I want to get you guys' opinion on this, is I actually kind of do want to play on this. So let me know down in the comments, should I start another series on Alma after we finish our current series? Just to you know, check out all the new features and everything that are in the map, because I'm not sure how many updates I'm behind on. I actually don't know. Also, let me know in the comments if you are thinking about you know, starting a new game safe on this map as well. I think it's worth it. I kind of want to do it myself, so yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think. Now this will be coming out to all platforms like I mentioned before, and I believe it is over with Giants going through that process, which, as we all know, that can sometimes take a while, especially right now between with the FS25 and other things. It's not a quick process. But that said, if you are on PC, sorry console players, but if you are on PC, you actually can head over to Celobuki's Patreon page, and if you are a member there supporting, you actually can download a copy of this now. And I would recommend that, even if you are not on PC, just, you know, showing your support for Celobuki. I mean, if you played, you know, their maps, Celobuki does amazing work on their maps and also on all the mods they do. So I would highly recommend doing that. And if you want to keep seeing more farming content, I'm going to have a link over here on the right side to our Alma series, to the latest video where we just wrapped up a prolonged week of Alma. And I hope to see you there and hope you have a wonderful day.